Last year, sinabi ko si Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus is the one to choose sa S22 series. And this year, of course, lumabas ng S23 series. Would the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus be my choice? Tara, pag-usapan muna natin. So hi guys, ako pala si Rich from Gadget Sidekick and welcome back to my channel. So guys, wala natin unboxing today dahil nahiram na natin is just simply the unit itself, the C2C cable, and ang kanyang panundot. So there's nothing else, kaya wala tayo i-unbox today. So we'll head on straight to the design of this unit. So pasyali ko muna kayo quickly dito sa phone na ito. And sa ilalim, meron sa loudspeaker, kanyang microphone in, Type-C port, and of course kanyang SIM tray. Sundutin lang natin siya gamit ang kanyang SIM ejector pin. And kita natin SIM 1 and SIM 2. Wala siyang expansion. So on this side, kita natin there's the volume rocker and of course the power button. On top, noise cancelling mic and of course kanya antenna bands. Sa likod, nandiyan ang kanyang triple camera setup starting with the 50MP na main camera sensor. And of course, there's that 12MP na front-facing camera na punch hole. One thing na napansin ko, design is, well, almost exactly the same from last year. So the grip is, well, familiar to me. And definitely, masasabi ko sa inyo guys that this one has a, well, probably carried over from the S22 Plus ang kanyang design. And what I like dito sa phone na ito is sakto lang sa aking kamay. Hindi siya ganun kabigatan. It's only at 196 grams. And one of the useful things na gusto ko dito sa UI ni Samsung is andyan itong shortcut, So, lahat ng mga frequently used mo is nandito nakatago. Pero may tago rin. And by the way guys, this phone is running inside Android 13 and ang kanyang UI is One UI version 5.1. And by the way guys, if you want to purchase the Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus, it's currently priced at 68,990 and ang kanyang storage is 8 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage. And don't forget guys, pag sa mga sales sa Lazada, like the Epic 11 birthday sale, it will be slashed down to 65,590. Link on the description. So one of the things na gusto ko rin dito sa phone na ito is maganda yung kanyang pagka-green, And likod niya flat na flat, just like an iPhone. And ang sarap ng grip niya, Though medyo a little bit edgy dito, but overall the grip is for me still okay. Now itong phone na ito is being powered by the very powerful na Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. And it's a 4nm chip na gawa ni TSMC. So we believe na yung chip na ito should be very, very efficient. So quickly, check lang natin ang score niya sa Antutu benchmark. Nakakuha siya ng 1.18 million points dito sa Antutu benchmark, and breaking it down, this is the score that you'll be getting. So sobrang lakas nito phone na ito, sa wildlife max out siya. I'm probably thinking na probably there should be some other test na after nito wildlife para to be able to rate yung mga Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Dahil most ng mga Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 na test ko, puro max out na sila. So, i-check lang natin yung score niya sa Geekbench. A good score. So, tinry naman natin siya i-run ng thermal throttling test. Well, okay naman ang kanyang performance. I didn't see any problem with this one. So, ang kanyang max na performance is 363,000 GIPS ang na-achieve niya. So guys, itong phone na ito has 4,700 mAh na battery and it can support up to 45 watts of fast charging, PD 3.0, and of course 15 watts of wireless charging and 4.5 watts na reverse wireless charging. So as we know na ang mga Samsung phones, it doesn't really come with any chargers anymore. So I have one good suggestion na pwede natin gamitin. And this one is the Nexode 45 watts charger from Ugreen. It's a GAN 45 watts and kaya siyang mag-charge ng mga flagship phone like mga iPhone and Samsung. Saktuhan lang siya, kasi 45 watts ang kaya din itanggap nitong Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. And what's nice dito sa kanya is very small, very compact. Pwede ka pa mag-charge ng dalawang phones sabay. And of course, syempre magde-drop ang kanyang charging speed kung dalawang sinabay mo. And very, very compact, And ganda din sa kanya, pwede mo lang siya i-fold like this para mag-pack away. And charging this phone from 10 to 100, it took me roughly mga 1 hour and 15 minutes to complete the full cycle. So if you want to know kung saan niyo pwede mabili itong Ugreen na Nexo 45 watts na GAN charger, link on the description. So tinry din natin i-check ang kanyang battery stress test and nakakuha siya ng roughly 13 hours na screen on time dito sa phone na ito. And I'm quite surprised dahil this one, medyo mas malit ang kanyang battery from the industry standard, but 13 hours is still not bad for me dahil medyo power hungry din ng mga Snapdragon na 8 Gen 2. So this one was a good score. And by the way guys, ang setting ko dito while doing this test is 50% ang kanyang brightness and 120 Hz of screen refresh rate. So imagine kung nilagay ko siya sa 60 Hz, it might be a little bit higher, maybe 15 hours. Using this phone daily, I can say okay siya. It's quite fast and I love the way it is kasi sobrang bilis, sobrang smooth ang aking experience dito sa phone na ito. And kaya naman niya magtagal ng one whole day without any problem. And mostly, ginagawa ko naman dito is social media. And of course, watching some videos, playing some mild games, and, well, doing some video chat. So, ganito itsura when you're browsing on TikTok. It's quite fast naman, no? Kasi you don't expect anything less from a flagship phone like this one. So, it's very smooth ang browsing sa social media. So, mapa Facebook man, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, okay, smooth lahat. And itong phone na ito guys has a 6.6-inch na dynamic AMOLED display, 120 Hz of screen refresh rate, HDR10 Plus support, and maximum brightness is 1750 nits. So meaning, when you're under the bright sunlight, walang problema. Kayang-kaya mo mabasa lahat na nakadisplay dito sa phone na ito. And guys, itong phone na ito sa harap is being protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 and side aluminum frames. And sa likod niya is also a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2. And this phone is also IP68 dust and water resistant of up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. And sinabi pala ni Samsung no, na itong side aluminum frame niya is made out of armored na aluminum frame. Dahil this time around, it has tougher drop and scratch resistant. So probably if you want to see kung gaano siya ka-tough, you can check out yung mga videos ni Jerry Riggs, everything. Watching videos on this phone, definitely very enjoyable dahil very punchy ang kanyang colors, black is blacker, and the colors and the display is very lively. So I was able to binge watch some of my favorite films dito sa phone na ito, and well, definitely it's very enjoyable. So when you're listening to Spotify on this phone, tinry ko naman siya no, using the loudspeaker. Okay naman, malakas naman kanyang sounds coming from the bottom and of course from dito sa earpiece, no. But medyo mas malakas nga lang konti from the bottom, but overall the experience is good kasi malakas naman kanyang loudspeaker. Naglaro ako ng 2 games dito, Call of Duty Mobile and Tower Fantasy. I was able to breeze through these 2 games without any problem. And all I can say na sobrang sarap na experience lalo na kay Call of Duty Mobile dahil sobrang smooth and sobrang responsive ang kanyang screen. And what I can say, yung kanyang gunshots dito is ang lutong, sarap pakinggan na coming out from its loudspeaker. And definitely, the gameplay is very, very enjoyable. Now, playing the game Tower Fantasy, I can say okay naman siya. Setting it at high graphical settings, the gameplay was smooth, and wala naman ako na-feel na frame drops, no? Even though putting it at high na settings, everything is running smoothly dito sa game na ito. And probably it would be the same din naman probably sa Genshin Impact and other games like Mobile Legends. This one should be performing without any hitch. Right now, pag-usapan naman natin ang mga camera modules dito sa phone na ito. Now, ang kanyang main camera module is a 50MP na aperture 1.8 na may OIS. This is the wide-angle lens na main camera sensor. And together with it is a 10MP na telephoto lens with a 3x optical zoom together with OIS. Then, of course, ang kanyang 12MP na ultra-wide lens na may aperture 2.2. And it also has a super steady video. Now, this one can record up to 8K and 30 FPS. And of course, ang kanyang selfie camera is a 12MP aperture 2.2. And it can record up to 4K and 60 FPS. Now, ito S23 series is all about improvement. Now, I was able to bring this one out sa outdoors. And I was able to shoot in some really nice shots. And to be honest with you, even yung kanyang zoom lens and ultra-wide lens are pretty good enough. But medyo, pansin ko lang sa kanyang ultra-wide lens is medyo parang mas whitish ang kanyang color as opposed to sa dalawang main camera sensor niya. Outdoor shots are pretty perfect, and ang mga indoor shots, no, kahit food shot and some low light shot, I can say it's really nice, no, to have this kind of a camera, and it was able to perform outdoor, indoor, product shot, everything. I can say na definitely this one has a very nice camera, ang Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. Now, taking some night shot, this one, I can say, okay hindi siya ganun ka-OA. Hindi naman siya super duper dramatic. But this one, itong night shot na ito, no, is pretty decent enough for me. Na siguro, yung medyo mas kapansin-pansin na improvements ka na front-facing camera. Yung sa kanyang S22 Plus, I can say na yung quality is tama lang. But this one, I think, has dramatically improved. It has made the photo look a lot better, a lot clearer, a lot sharper, and even taking some low light shot is also pretty much okay. Now, tinry ko na magamit yung kanyang front-facing camera na 4K, 60 FPS, and it was quite stable. Check this sample. So guys, this is the camera resolution you'll be getting if you're vlogging using the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus and recording at UHD 60 FPS. You can see all the details of the leaves behind me, and you can see the details of the building behind me is very clear and very evident, unlike other phones. And for me, probably this is a very nice phone to have, especially if you don't have the money to buy the Ultra. I guess the 23 Plus is good enough for vlogging and everyday use. What do you think? Hit the comment section. Then ginamit ko na kanyang rear camera, shooting at also 4K and 60 FPS. And I can say, together with the OIS, it's pretty stable. Check this out. Now guys, if you were able to watch ang aking S22 Plus na video, I was quite amazed with that one. Ginamit ko siya as a daily driver, and honestly, it's really a blast. And here's my verdict naman dito sa Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. This time around, it has improved ang kanyang camera performance, be it yung main sensor or yung telephoto lens and ang kanyang ultra-wide lens. Everything probably has improved. Probably yung ultra-wide lens medyo sablay lang konti, but overall, the other sensors are pretty much performing better than the S22 Plus. Especially in the front-facing camera, I can say this one has improved the biggest one. Kasi yung sa S22 Plus, ang kanyang video recording, medyo a little bit more shaky pa. No? This one, smooth na siya, 4K 60 FPS na siya, and sobrang punchy nga ng color. No? And this one is definitely a phone perfect for vlogging and TikToking. Sure na sure yan, magugustuhan ng mga audience mo ang iyong mga content creation. Now guys, if you want to know kung saan na pwede mabili itong Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus, I'll be posting it on the description box below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, of course, click that bell icon para hindi nyo ma-miss mga future uploads dito sa aking channel. And so, ako pala si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?